Welcome to Inside Warhawk Football alongside Whitewater head football coach Lance Leipold. I'm Sean Tian. Coach, your team put together a solid effort this past Saturday here at Perkins Stadium, defeating the Eau Claire Blue Golds 19-10 and ending your season-long two-game losing streak. What did you tell your players after the game?
Well, I think first of all, Sean, it was a good win, and I think what we talked about, first of all, I congratulated them and told them how proud I was of them because it's been a tough few weeks, and again, the character of this football team, I think, showed through on Saturday, and it started really a week ago on Monday, where we had a chance to kind of talk about some things, and we challenged and asked them for their best effort for the next 2 weeks, and I think we had our best week of practice that we've had in an awful long time, and I think that paid off for us on Saturday.
Saturday was senior day, and senior running back Desmond Ward really had a very nice senior afternoon on the ground. He scored the Warhawks' lone touchdown, added 135 yards on the ground. What did you think about Ward's final performance at Perkins Stadium?
I thought he had an excellent day. He ran hard. He was decisive for the most part in what he was doing, and he saw things, and I think he got off right away on the first carry of the day. I think he broke a big run, and you know, that's some of the things, as you know, Sean, we've been lacking a little bit this year, especially early in the game. So to get a start like that in some plays, I think helped his confidence. I think helped our offense and our whole team's confidence.
And what do you think about the rest of the seniors on senior day? How the rest of the seniors played?
I thought they all played hard, played well. You know, some got a chance to play more than others, obviously. But at the same time, as we said, we're going to do everything we could to win that game for them. And again, hopefully it'll be one that they'll remember. You know, their last game there is a victory and one that put this thing back on track.
Now we're talking about the offense just a moment ago. How about the defense, and specifically linebacker Ryan Cortez had 9.5 total tackles, tackle for loss, a sack on the afternoon, and he's been filling in for Kyle Wismer. What do you think of Cortez's play that afternoon? I
thought, you know, Ryan's been, you know, again, has played well. He played well last year. He's you know, he's a steady performer for us. We lost Josh Williams in the second half. He did not play much the second half, and like you said, with Kyle out already, our linebacker core is a little bit thinner. Joe Paulus filled in, but Ryan really stepped up and got those extra snaps and made some big plays when we needed him to.
Now the Warhawks traveling to LaCrosse this Saturday. It's going to be the first time, though, since you've been head coach here, that your team's not going to be playing beyond the 10-game mark. How is it a little bit of a different feeling this year going into Saturday's game, knowing this is the last game?
You know, I don't know. It's as we start to prepare. You know, I guess there's some things that you're putting a little more of a wrap up when you know definitively when your season's ending at this stage of the year. But you know, as far as the approach goes, nothing's going to change. And in fact, you know, our thing is would it be any year at week 10, game 10 of the season, is to find a way to win that football game. It is unfortunate that we're not going to get those extra weeks, and our seniors don't get to kind of prolong their careers. But at the same time, all efforts will go to find a way to win this game, end this thing in the correct manner, and propel us into the offseason.
Now the Eagles, their defense, they really pride themselves on getting into the backfield. They average about 7 tackles for loss per game this year. The Warhawks offense has struggled a bit. We've talked about it. How do you think the offense will plan to attack the Eagles' defense this Saturday?
Well, it'll be a difficult challenge. You know, that's kind of what they've been about. If you remember last year, Sean, we played them twice, and the first and last game, and you could see a distinct difference of what they're doing. But the main thing was they've been disruptive, and they're going to blitz you in the run game. They're going to blitz you in the passing game as well, and all those things. So we got to cut back on those minus yardage plays and keep things going. It'll be a good challenge. They're not the biggest defensive unit, but they're probably one of the more active defensive units that we'll face.
Now we're talking about their defense and now their offense. Last week they put up a season-high 38 points on River Falls. What's going to be the key to stopping the Eagles' offense on Saturday?
Well, again, eliminating big plays, first and foremost, stopping that run, as we always talk about. They do a nice job mixing some things up and then running some play action off of those. You know, getting tight ends and other players down the seam sometimes and doing some things. They're starting to play a few different players. They've battled some injuries as well. So, again, key personnel is kind of difficult because lately they've been playing some younger players and having some success. But I guess I'd go back to what we talked about probably game one. Stop the run, make them one-dimensional, and kind of go from there.
And that was something you guys did very well on Saturday against Eau Claire. For Inside Warhawk Football, for head coach Lance Leipold, I'm Sean Tian.